Okay, after a week hiatus, it's time to get back into the playthroughs of Hero Quest. So here we got Quest 7, The Lost Wizard. Wardoz, the king's personal wizard, has disappeared. His Majesty fears the wizard has been murdered or succumbed to the lure of dread magic. You must find out what happened to Wardoz. You are each to be paid 100 gold coins upon returning to the stairway. So here we go. Time to find the good old Wardoz, the wizard. So first off, our first room, what we're going to do, we're going to search for traps. There are none. There are any secret doors? There are none. So what we're going to do then is the usual search for treasures as I pull out all the cards and everything. So pull out the nice cards, get everything all set up, as I had forgotten to set up the cards beforehand. Silly me. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. So as I bump my camera. So let's see here. That's equipment. I don't need equipment. Alright, so here's the wizard spell. Elf spells. Rogue skills. Two artifacts that we've gotten so far. So now let's see here, treasure cards. So those are like all artifacts. So what we're going to do is try and get as much gold as possible, so that way going forward you can get some more equipment and everything. So I'm thinking about getting some more crossbows and stuff like that. So as I'm kind of mixing it up off camera. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this one's bad, I might just skip doing treasure. So wandering monster, poison. 2 wandering monsters, poison. So I'm cheat and put like a one on like the barbarian. So as I'm totally ill prepared, as I forgot the pencil. Quick fix as that was nearby. So poison to the barbarian brings him down to 7. So let's see here. Gem is 35 gold. Let's see here. 94, 524, 515, 10, 20, it's 20. I'm losing my money. Yep, that's fine. Alright, so 2 wandering monsters, and those are mummies. Little mummy. And I'm not gonna worry about as they appeared. I'm gonna cheat and say they appeared each one after the other. So we'll have the barbarian attack the mummies as I get out the. So here's those character cards. Let's see here, goblin, orc, mummy, zombie, mummy. Here we go. Attack dice 3, defend 4. Alright, so barbarian has 3 attack dice, 2 skulls, 4 defend dice. Didn't defend anything, so it took 2 body points, so there goes that one. So then the elf is going to move in and attack this mummy. 3 attack dice, 2 skulls. Defend 1 down to 1. Now the rogue. 3, 1, 1. Now the wizard is going to attack. He has 1, Now defended, so now the mummy's going to attack the barbarian because it's mindless. And then 1, barbarian has 5. Defended, barbarian, 3 skulls, it's 4 defense, 2, but still kills it. Alright, so much for going for treasure and everything. That one turned out kind of bad, so luck it probably isn't going to be with us, so as Elf is kind of being bent backwards, trying to bend him back forward, so set up to search the next room. So we open the door. Alright, here we go. Let's see here, door. Oh, right. Let's see here. 2 skeletons. Let's see here, that's fireplace. So barbarian's gonna take 1 step in. Alright, he lucked out, did not step on traps, so he's gonna attack the skeleton right in front of him. Let's get the skeleton. So he's got 2 defend dice. Now defended. So now the elf. Yep. Attack the same 1. 3. Jeez, they actually defended, so now rogue. Yep, they totally lucked out and didn't step on any traps. 1. Yep, jeez, yeah, those skeletons sure know how to defend, so. Wizard. One. Nothing. So wow, the wizard's the only one that actually hit a skeleton. He's like the worst attacker out of all of them. So now the skeleton's going to attack the barbarian. 2. Now barbarian takes 1 point of damage. He's down to 6. Back down to the barbarian. Let's see, 3. 2. Finally. So now we're going to search for traps and secret doors. No to both of those. Did not have luck with like treasure last time, so we're not going to worry about it. So we're going to set up for the door like usual. And then open the door as the barbarian gets knocked out. Alright, where are the... Here we go. Oh, wrong one. Alright, let's see here. Door. Traps, no. Secret doors, no. So now what we're going to do is cheat and set up for this door. And open this door. I'm not too talkative right now because like kind of overcome the cold and everything, so like just gonna try and get through this real quick. So nothing in there, so I'm going to boom. Traps, no. Secret doors, no. We lucked out. So now you go search this next room. Alright, do the little sheet and set up. Open the door. Alright, so let's see here now. Let's see, here's another door right there. And we got 3 skeletons in here. Let's see here. Zombie. Alright, let's see here. Skeletons, so Let's see here. Time for the barbarian. Only rolling so that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did not step on any traps. Gonna attack that one. 1. Did not defend. Now let's see here. Elf. 1, 2, 3. Attack. Defended. Rogue. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. That one's gone. Alright, wizard. Yep. 1. Wow, the wizard's actually lucking out with his attacks this time. The wizard's like boink, boink, boink with the staff all the time. Alright, so now time to set up for the next door. So traps, no. Secret doors, no. So I'm kind of like haphazardly put them. Open that door. Let's see here. So we see a door right here, there. Let's see here. So 2 skeletons. Kind of running through these skeletons like crazy. So barbarian. 6. 1, 2, 3. And attacks one in front of him. 1. Nothing. So now elf. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lucked out, no traps. 1. Jeez. 8. So now the rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2. Well, defended 1, but took out the other one for his 1 body point. Traps, no. Secret doors, no. Yeah, I'm doing this on a hot day and everything, so I'm like sweating like a pig. So like kind of like bear with me. So we'll open this door. Barbarian step out real quick. I spy with my little eye. Let's see here. That goes there. This goes here. And we have the door right there. I'm gonna ask for traps, no. Secret doors, no. So now, set up yet again for this door. Alright, open says me. Alright, let's see here. Treasure chest. Right here, so I'm gonna take a step in, and oh, I triggered a trap, so like I take 1 point of damage, so like he's down to 5. So he triggered a pit trap. So now he's gonna pull himself out, and then like step over there, he looked out. So no more trap. Actually, there's 2 more traps. 1 right here, 1 right there. So like I'm gonna say these guys can just jump it and everything. So 7. So I'll have the rogue. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to disarm it. 1, 2, 3, disarmed. Disarmed. Now he's going to attempt to disarm the trap with his toolkit. So he's going to disarm that. So now he's going to like search for treasure. So that was disarmed. So this chest has a trap with a poison needle in it. If he searches for treasure before this trap is disarmed, they lose 2 body points. But since he did that, it doesn't take the 2 body points. They then find a flask filled with an unidentifiable purple liquid. It says that I'm not telling what they do, what it does, and everything. So it does have a note on what it does. So like I'm going to go ahead and drink it and everything. And so if they drink the liquid, it tastes terrible and causes the hero to temporarily turn into stone statue. They are unable to move for 5 of their turns. However, doing that time, they cannot be harmed. After 5 of their turns, they come back to life. So I'm just going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. And so now we're going to make our way back and set up marching order. So before we go down this corridor, I'm going to set up like that, so that way we kind of get a good marching order. So now I'll roll for the barbarians movement. So 1, 2, and let's see here. We need to search for the Chaos Warriors, or I should say Dread Warriors. Alright, let's see here. 1 here, 1 here. Alright, so these guys do have a note. So, all the Dread Warriors in this quest are made of stone and may roll 1 extra defend dice. So now, we're going to get the Dread Warriors. So now, what I'm going to do is have 2. Barbarian's going to move 1 right there. Now, the elf is going to move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to have the rogue move up, just right here. And then the wizard right there. So now, their turn. So Dread Warrior comes up to attack the barbarian. Rolls 2 skulls, so barbarian has 5 defend dice. Defended 1 of them is down to 4. This one attacks the elf. 1. The elf has 5 defend dice as well. He takes 1, so he's down to 5. So now back to the barbarian. So 3 attack dice. Nothing. So now the elf, 2. So now they have 5 defend dice. Nothing. So he takes 2 points of damage. He's down to 1. So I'm going to go back to the Chaos Warriors. And so Chaos Warriors, let's see, 4. Had 2. Now the barbarian has 5. Defend both of them. Next one attacks the elf. 1. Elf has 5. Defend. Back to the barbarian. So 3. That's 2. So 5. Does not defend, so he's defeated. So now with that, we just need to get 3 hit points on them. So like the elf is going to attack first. Gets 1. They get 5. Did not defend, so he's down to 2. So what I'm going to do is have the elf retreat back this way. Rogue's going to stay where he is. The Dread Warrior moves up and attacks. 4. Got 1. Rogue has 4. Defended. So now what we're going to do is like Barbarian's going to hold his action. Rogue and Wizard are now going to each like this, and then he's going to come up and attack the Barbarian. The Dread Warrior, I mean. Barbarian attack the Dread Warrior. Got 2. So he takes 2 points of damage, and he's down to 1. So now I'm going to cheat and say, boom, that like they're going to go like that. The elf has a longsword, so he can attack diagonally. 2. 1, 2. Okay, so now the Dread Warrior has 4. Attacks Barbarian has 3. Defended 2, so it took 2, so he's down to 2. Now it's time for the Barbarian. 3. Took 3 skulls. Defended 1. Got rid of that, so now going to have to start using potions of healing. So use this one on the Barbarian. 1d6. Jeez, that one sucked. 3. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so now like the wizard is going to use water of healing to heal the barbarian for 4 more. So he's up to 7. So now traps no, secret doors no. So what we're going to then do is roll for the barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 4. No traps. So now we gotta put like another dread warrior right there. And then put this right there. So now that's his turn. So these guys, I'm just going to kind of like file down this way. And so dread warrior has 7 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to attack the barbarian. 1 skull. So 5 defense dice. Defended. Alright, so now we're back to the barbarian. 3 attack dice. 1 skull. Took 1 point of damage, so he's down to 2. Now we're to the... Okay, we're going to skip everyone else. Dread warrior. See 1. Defended. So now back to the barbarian. 1. So now he's like down to 1. Dread warrior. 3. Defend 1, so he's down 2, so he's down to 5. Alright, let's see here. Barbarian. 1. Defended. So now the rogue retreats. Wizard steps up. Finish this off. I'm just going to have him cast Fire of Wrath. And he's dead. Alright. Man, my shoulders are like really killing me right now, so like bear with me as I kind of get the massage real quick. So I'm going to do a search for traps, none, and secret doors, none. So now I'm going to move these up here real quick. As my pencil went flying. Alright, let's see here. So now, march in order. So hopefully I can get a decent die roll for the barbarian. 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to cheat, move them up here. Say like a 5. So 1. Let's see here. We see another chaos warrior. 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see here. Where's that? Put that door. So you see a door right there. 5. So now I'm going to move the elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rogue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wizard. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see here. He's going to use good old ball of flame to cause 2 points of damage. So 5 or 6. So he takes 2, he's down to 1, so he's going to come up and try and attack the barbarian. 4. Got 1 skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defended. Now the barbarian's going to attack. Got 1 skull. Defended. So now let's see here. Who has the crossbow? Either way, I'm going to say like the elf has it. Pass it to the elf. Attacks with 3, 2, 1, and then boom, that kills him. So going to search for traps both down here and here. Nothing. So I forgot to put like one of these right here. So nothing. So now I'm going to cheat and kind of like set up and open this door as the barbarian goes flying again. Alright, let's see here. So we got table right here. As I'm hitting my camera. And let's see here. So I've got the skeleton right here. Door right there. So Barbarian's going to use the crossbow to attack the skeleton. 2 skulls. Has 2 defend dice. Nothing. So boom. Step in. Do the treasure traps and secret doors. There's nothing of each. So then what we're going to do, as it's hotter than hell out here, do the usual setup. Open the door. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. One's right here. One's right there. Alright, my shoulders are killing me. Did a little too heavy on the workout the other day, so I'm paying for it now. So, looks like we're going up against the gargoyle. So the barbarian's going to start off attacking it with a crossbow. So 1. Now we need to find the gargoyle. Alright, so he has 5 defend dice. Now he took 1 point of damage, so now I'm going to roll movement for the barbarian. So he's down to 2 body points. 5, so 1, 2, 3. So looked out, did not step on any traps. So what I'm going to now do is move the elf in. 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to attack the gargoyle. 2, 3. Did not defend, so man, we made quick order that powerful gargoyle. So traps, no. Secret doors, no. So let's check this one first. So I'm going to set up real quick. Open the door. As that fell. Oh, bag of mummies. Alright, let's see here. So we need zombie, we need desk. So the desk goes right here. Zombie goes right here. And now we need another chest. So let's see here. We're kind of reading over this note real quick. So, alright, so we're going to end up moving in. So barbarian, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did not step on any traps, so he's got 3 attack dice. Let's see, 1 skull. Let's see here, mummy. Let's zombie. So 3 defend dice. Did not defend. He's got 1 body point, so boom. Going to quickly ask for like traps, no. Secret doors, no. So now what I'm going to do is, since there's a treasure chest in here, I am actually going to set up myself to be able to ask for treasure. So, alright, so we'll start with the barbarian asking for treasure. So, here's the note I was reading earlier. Wardoz's treasure chest, and this was Wardoz himself as a zombie, contains 144 gold coins. The zombie in this room is dressed in wizard's robes. It is Wardoz. After destroying Wardoz, the first hero searchers for treasure finds the coins. They also find some papers on Wardoz's bench. These papers prove that Wardoz was consumed by the dread magic he was experimenting when he was turned into a mindless zombie. So we found 144 gold. So I'm going to quickly pick up these. So 144 gold. Pick up my pencil. So let's see, 50, 100, 658, 658. I'm going to not even bother searching for treasure because we found what we were looking for. This is a quick quest. So now I'm not even going to bother rolling for to get back to the staircase. So I'm just going to like because we pretty much found all the traps and everything. So I'm just kind of quick travel back to the stairs. We each get 100, so I'm doing kind of communal treasure. So now we're up to, let's see here, 1,058 coins. So now that we completed this quest, it's time to go shopping yet again for more equipment. So we recover all our hit points, and like we now look at what like each of them has. So like barbarian, broadsword, crossbow. Let's see here, he's good. Let's see here, elf, broadsword, longsword. Might have to get another crossbow just in case, so I don't have to pass it back and forth like I cheated to. So like a helmet, shield, chainmail. So he's good. Helmet, chainmail. So like let's see here, get the rogue. Let's see here. Yeah, I was thinking like last time those like bracers. So these bracers, what I'm going to end up doing is spend 550 gold. So that brings us down to 508. Let's see, 508. And now I'm going to write bracers on the rogue, and now he has 5 defense dice. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, it said these hardened leather bracers give you 1 extra defend die, may be combined with the helmet and or shield. So it does not say that the wizard cannot use them. So I'm thinking like a next quest, get the good old like Kellen the wizard defense die. So that those bracers, so he gets like 4 defense. So that's going to be that. Let's go over these real quick. So let's don't need shield, need chainmail, longsword, rapier, plate mail. Nope. Helmet, battle axe, crossbow. Crossbow's 350. I'll just pass the crossbow around. So cheat like that. So this one was relatively quick and painless. So we're now pretty much halfway through. So I'm going to mark, before we go any further, we're pretty much halfway through the main quest now. So let's see here. So mark off these quests on them. So here's that. So that marks pretty much the halfway point for going through the main storyline of like Hero Quest. So next one up next week will be Quest 8, the Fire Mage. So here's a relatively quick one to get us through the halfway point, and like we're just chugging right along. So hope to see everyone next week.